everybody. This is Paul Kostial, and I'm here to introduce Adam Weiss, who is the CEO and founder of RevPro IQ. Hello, Adam.
Hey, Paul. Hey, thanks for having me, man. Look forward to chatting.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, we're a huge fan of your services, and we love to learn, and we love to share what we're learning with others as well, who could also benefit from your expertise. And what I'd like to do is start with a little bit about your background and how long you've been in this business.
Yeah. So my background is primarily in finance and marketing. I kind of worked my way up the corporate ladder. By 25 years old, I was an executive at a finance company, and then by 26, I was a VP. By 28, I was a two-time VP, and I built two multi-million-dollar companies. And so over the years, I saw how the industry worked, and I saw things I liked, and I saw things I didn't like. And eventually I realized that there was only so much I could do as a corporate employee. And so I wanted to take the branch out and, and do it on my own and provide the services the way that I knew they were going to best benefit our customers. And so since 2019, I've been a business owner, and we've launched some pretty cool companies and have helped some clients with a lot of amazing things. But our specialty is within helping people fix their personal credit, build business credit, and ultimately build a roadmap to where they can leverage other people's money to grow and build their net worth.
So kind of in a nutshell, and I might say a nutshell more than you just said, tell us what your company is offering and how is it different than what they would find in your competitive set. So.
Yeah, great question. So when it comes to the credit space in general, it's very oversaturated. There's a lot of so-called experts out there, most of which have no real experience in the lending side, which is super important because the thing that makes us different is the fact that my background is in lending. So I approach credit and business credit from a different angle because for years I've worked with underwriters and helped thousands of companies secure funding. And so I know what the underwriters are looking for on the back end. There's over 525 algorithms just on personal credit that determine somebody's score. And so on the business credit side, it's a whole different beast that most people aren't familiar with. It's not taught in school. And so our goal is to bring the education from the people that have it to everybody out there that needs to know how to leverage other people's money and need the right people in their corner that can show them how to do that the right way.
So in a nutshell, you're offering, you call it the mastery class or mastery curriculum. And I got the different part, but just give us a little overview on what the mastery curriculum is.
Yep. So we've got what's called the Capital Mastery system. And this system is a step-by-step program that starts with personal credit, moves into building business credit, and ultimately has an entire business financing section that shows you how to go out and leverage other people's money, shows you all the different types, how to go acquire it, and gives you access to our entire direct lender network. So the big thing that it's offering you is a roadmap that takes you from step one to step 47 in the system currently that that shows you the total mastery side of how to accomplish your financials in the business and personally. So so the big thing is we are helping people really ramp up their financial future and set themselves up so that they can achieve long-term success.
So when I first started working with you, and everybody inside of our platform that we offer opportunity for folks to get involved with our companies that we either do business with now, have done business, or currently also enrolled in terms of a customer. We've used your services. I know when you and I first started, you hadn't finished the mastery curriculum, if you will, the system, and you were doing it one by one by one. So essentially you've taken all those elements that you would walk a client through personally, and you've put it into a system that they can start following the steps on their own, and then they reach out to you as needed. Is that a fair way of saying it?
Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. So for years we were going through and we would one-on-one help people with their credit, then help them build business credit. Then we would help them go out and we'd gather all the documents for the loans and we'd go submit it and work with the underwriters. And over the years, I've developed a process to streamline that online so that our clients can get through the process faster and a heck of a lot cheaper because there's a lot less man labor on our end with having to actually work with you. And so clients can acquire the same knowledge for much cheaper. And that's the cool thing about it is it's literally like downloading my brain about everything about credit and funding into a system that somebody can access 24 hours a day. What I would have to charge somebody $50,000 to to teach them and, and walk them through this process, they can access online for under $2,500. And so it's a pretty amazing system.
Well, and it's a system that can be repeated, right? So you're building your credit situation or your lending favorability or other assets now, but you may come back into the system later. You're already a user and use it again to continue improving your opportunity to get more lending personally or professionally, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing about lending is, you fix your credit once, you build business credit once, but funding lasts forever because if you understand the game and you understand the rule book, then you can go out there, you can borrow money, you can do it over and over and over and over. If you're able to acquire the money cheap enough and with the best rates, you can, make the most of it and create as much of an ROI as possible. And once you do that, if you can borrow 50,000 and turn it into 200, then next time you borrow 200 and turn it into 800, and then you borrow 800 and and so you can develop a system. And that's what our program teaches you is not just how to fix your credit, not just how to go get money, but what do you do with that money once you get it? How do you take that money and measure an ROI and put it into things that are going to give you the best return so you can build a long-term, sustainable, profitable business?
Right. And this applies to small business owners a lot, I'm sure, and entrepreneurs that need funding for growth.
Yep. Absolutely.
So what would you say are some of the pitfalls people face in what's been offered before prior to your system? What are the things that I would encounter if I tried to go do this on my own?
Yeah, well, you encounter two big things. The first would be it's very, very time consuming to go figure all this information out. This is years of studying. Literally, I've read hundreds of books on finance and credit and funding and money and investing and all this, and spent over $100,000 investing into conferences and mentors and education. And so this is years of knowledge condensed into into a system that somebody can access. And the second big thing you're going to run into is a very confusion of information because there's so many experts out there. They're all telling people different things that it's very hard to understand. What should I actually do? Where's the good information? Where's the bad information? And the average consumer has no way to identify that because they haven't been properly trained in these topics. And so what we're doing is our goal is to provide basically a portal of information to save people the years of research, to help them get it for a fraction of the cost that it would be if they wanted our direct help with every single thing, and provide them the best resources that are going to get them results. And because of that, we just, as of this date, it's the 26th of March. And we just launched this on the 1st of March. And already I've been receiving text messages left and right from clients. We had, one lady based out of New York that owns a couple businesses. Her score went up 106 points in the first 21 days. I got a message from somebody else this morning that they've already got over $10,000 in business funding. They've been in it for 2 weeks. I've had tons of clients just immediately get credit boosts, go out and acquire business credit and help build out that profile. And people are getting funding fast. And so it's pretty awesome how quickly people are getting results.
Well, and I want to be clear, this is a lot different than just cleaning up your credit score. Cleaning up your credit score is just one aspect of the total lending picture that would make someone favorable or not to a lending institution.
Yeah, correct. Because if you've got challenged credit, you're starting the race with a limp. And so our goal is to take care of step one, which is show you how to master your personal credit, show you how to go out and really understand how the game is played so that you can master that. Once you get that mastered, it's much easier to move into business credit because business credit to a certain degree requires you to have some good credit already personally. Otherwise, you're going to be very limited as far as what you can add to your business. Because if you're just starting out and you don't have a business like Apple that that can stand alone as a corporate entity, then they're going to want to check the business owners financials to make sure that they've been responsible personally since they're the one managing the company finances.
Sure.
And so so for step one, we knock out the personal credit, show you how to master that. Step two, we're going to show you how to go out and acquire the right types of business credit, the right system for acquiring different vendors and different accounts. And then after that, we're going to show you how to take that personal and business credit and go turn it into the cheapest cash possible that you can use. We've got ways in the system where we show people how to go get 0% financing, literally free money that they can use to go out and purchase real estate, put as a down payment, invest into marketing. And some of these go out, 12, 15, 20 months where somebody can leverage that money before they even have to pay it back. So there's some massive value to that.
So Adam, what does it cost someone to get involved in your platform?
Yep. So the investment price is $2,500, or you can do 3 payments of $997. And what that gets you is lifetime access to the entire system. So that's going to give you access to the personal credit system, the business credit system, and our entire lender platform. So that's going to show you how to go out and leverage other people's money. It's going to educate you on the different types of funding available to an individual and a business. And it's going to show you the best lenders for everything you could possibly want to get money for. And so, yeah, I mean, our clients have been telling us so far that they're investing $2,500, and it feels like we're literally handing them 50 or 100,000 right back. And yeah, so if you're looking to jump into the system, I know Paul's going to link it below. Feel free to click the link, and we would love to start working with you.
Well, I just know from me as a business owner that it's been very, very helpful. It put all the eggs in a basket in a logical order to follow through, and I've been very, very impressed with it. Well, thank you, Adam. If anyone wants to find out more, you can use the calendar link below to connect with me if you want to chat with me more about it, or you can use the link below to RevProIQ.com, and that will take you directly to Adam's website, and you can get in touch with them there as well. Thank you very much again, Adam. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, Paul.